Welcome back. I almost said welcome home, Charlie. Welcome back, Charlie. Um, oh, it's Kata. Welcome back, Kata. But something Charlie, there's a little girl on a Disney Channel, isn't her name Charlie? Hey, bud.
What?
No nuggets. So cereal.
Huh? No, I just had cereal.
Well, it looks like that's what you're having again. And I'm going on YouTube. There's no nuggets. You didn't want.
Who asked for nuggets?
I was just gonna make you chicken nuggets and fries, but there was no there was no nuggets and
What is this goofy mac and cheese?
Something I bought for you.
Huh?
Something I bought for you. You want me to put it in the microwave?
You will not be microwaving it.
It's a microwavable macaroni and cheese.
Then I'll have to pass. I'll take some French fries if you want to make those. Though.
I'm not just cooking you French fries.
Why not?
Because.
Huh?
Because I'm not.
What's weird with eating French fries?
Because that's not sufficient. I can make you a tuna sandwich.
No way. Bro.
Were you eating hummus?
Yeah, I'm like basically forced at it.
Oh, you poor thing. He's had enough of Grandma's cooking. Didn't get the notification. Is everything all right? Hope things so. Yeah, I have an appointment with my primary tomorrow. And I did talk to the other surgeon, and he was going to bring me in, but I'd already told him I made an appointment with the primary. So, but I didn't have an epidural or a spinal, so doesn't really make sense. Like the indent, I guess, would make sense with stuff shifting and whatnot, your spine, but typically not that quick. And not like that. And then there's a big bump next to it too. So, but I didn't have back surgery. So, but it's definitely the cause of something. Ugh. But yeah, I got really good doctors and surgeons, and they're on it. You know, they'll probably do an ultrasound tomorrow. They'll cross out everything. If that's negative, they'll probably do an MRI. So there's that. So they're good about it. So I'm not really worried. You know, it's just more or less like painful. You know. So whatever the back thing is, absolutely affecting my stomach too every time I eat, so it absolutely needs to be figured out. Max out of all times. So yeah, I talked to them. I talked to my uncle, and left a message with the state for Chambers of Commerce. So getting shit situated. What my idea is, that idea it can't be, you can't have a patent attached to that because of what it is. But if I attach a sigil, well, I'm going to do that as a trademark anyway. So I don't have to really worry about the copyright, but if this goes in certain directions, then, different steps that I absolutely have to take. And even if the patent is pending, technically 5 years down the road, somebody can't come back and claim that it was their thought process. And every time I go on YouTube anyway, it's like an electronic signature, right? So, and everything's documented. I took pictures on a different phone, sent to another email, tracing it the right way. So, because eventually there'd be a product or something attached to it, a book of sigils or something, you know what I mean? So, I'm working on it. To even get a patent right now approved, you're looking at 9 months to 13 months. And I'm not, there's certain things I just don't want to go through. I want to go through it a different way too, because they take so much more of your money. And my uncle has been doing this for a long time, and certain patent lawyers he knows. And so I'm glad he was, has all that experience, because someone's tried to do that to his companies and other companies, but it took almost 3 years in court, 5 court battles. I mean, ultimately they won, but even though the guy started it before, he said he started beforehand or something, it didn't matter. Ultimately, he won because my uncle and the company, the lawyers did what they needed to do, right? So they did the work, pretty much. So it went in their favor, obviously. So yeah, mine's just a different type of meditation, and I talked about that with you. But this is way different. This is not. There's not any formula. There's no. It's not a form that's taught, and you can't patent meditation. See what I'm saying? So now the form of meditation is like no other. So that's why I figured out how to patent. But he said, no, I would start it. Go ahead and, start it after you get, everything situated, and legally I'm covered for now. And typically in the spiritual world, people are not going to steal other people's sigils. It's like bad feng shui. It's juju. It's not something you do. So, and then when I, read off and went into different directions, and I explained how it could help like certain things, and because he's the military and the PTSD, and he knew exactly what I was targeting. He thought it was brilliant. So I'm excited how everything's attaching everything and forming it. And it will obviously grow, right? So as of right now, I don't need to worry about the patent. I can legally start a few more steps, but they're not, most of it would be like a week or two, right? So I'm glad. I'm happy. So yeah, welcome back. Bye, said Charlie. What's the Disney show? The little girl's name's Charlie. Do you know?
Like Charlie Brown?
No. It's a little girl. She's got like blonde hair or something.
Like Charlie Brown?
No.
Here comes Mia. Like Charlie Brown, right?
Yeah. So Mia on the Disney Channel. I think the Charlie is a little girl on Disney Channel.
Good luck, Charlie.
Good luck, Charlie.
There you go. Yeah.
That's what it is, because I'm like, welcome back. But I said Charlie, but it's welcome back, Kara. But I know it's Charlie. Was it? Good luck, Charlie. Good luck, Charlie.
Huh?
So how about you?
And their baby things are crazy. Yeah.
And there, baby, things are crazy.
Drinking one?
Maybe. Yeah, little girl, blonde hair.
Yeah.
She runs the show type thing. Yeah. Good luck, Charlie.
Okay.
What's it about?
Just their family.
Family.
And Charlie is just the girl. The main
You gotta
character.
be sweaty.
The main character.
You know, you're not sweaty. If you act sweaty, you have a higher chance
Ava went home. Oh yeah, you said bye there. Love her.
Love you more.
of want to lie.
So I don't know how you want to interpret that. Welcome back, Charlie.
Leftovers. Fucking leftovers.
Unless you knew.
Fucking leftovers, Mom. I'm telling Anthony right now.
Yeah, obviously, because you wouldn't come out talking to me like that. So, hot shot. I don't know if you want to relate that to Charlie. So Charlie coming back, a Disney show, a family. Because welcome back. So that's welcome back, Kara, but it was welcome back, Charlie. So you didn't know Charlie that's coming back around, or it's that type of dynamic, and there's a child involved. I mean, we can go in so many different directions here with that. Or it's little girl, blonde hair. My kids, I didn't grow up with Good Luck Charlie. My kids are older. I grew up with Hannah Montana. Well, my girls grew up with Hannah Montana. In the house. In the house. Zach and Cody. And then they got older. And then I think they were like on a cruise ship. But I didn't necessarily mind listening to that in the background, you know. But, so I don't really know the Good Luck Charlie thing. But it also makes me want to be like, yeah, all right, good luck, buddy. You know? But it's like, welcome back, but like, good luck, buddy, at the same time. I don't know. My daughter likes that show. She feels so cute. The little girl is. It's Mabel's birthday tomorrow. Can I just show you? She had a zoo party. Wait until you see this. I don't even know what to do with myself. How do I get it so that's not in the way? Let me go to photos instead of mixed messages. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm like, oh, I just want to eat you. How do I get my other photos out of the way? Doesn't look like I can. I did it the other day. But anywho, look at this. Look at that. Can she get any freaking cuter? Guys, hello. My little Mabel Louise. I mean, I don't even know what to do with myself. She had a tea party at the zoo. My little Mexicano Italian. She's amazing. Oh, and her face is up in that one. Chin up. Chin up, dear. Chin up. So, she had a blast, especially before tomorrow. Oh, I just don't even know what to do with them. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. My goodness. She's amazing. Yeah. She's amazing. I've done a zoo party a few times. So those ones are fun. Those ones are fun. Let's see the girls. Cadence, it was like arcades. One of the girls loved Chuck E. Cheese's. It used to drive me nuts. Can I go to Chuck E. Cheese's? Can I do a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese's? And like, we did house parties too, but not as much as like we did trampoline parks, gymnastic things. We did the Museum of Science once. It was awesome. It was a sleepover. That was pretty fun for them. Done the aquarium. I don't typically do the aquarium in the Museum of Science like that as with birthdays, because that's asking somebody to drive a half hour out of the way, you know? But zoos, we just talked about that. Zoos quite a few times. So now let me think about it, because I was just saying to you guys, like, not so much. But now that I think about it, I think a majority of the birthday parties was zoos. Can you ever have a birthday party at a bowling alley? I think we did it once with one of the kids bowling.
What?
You ever do a birthday party at the bowling alley? Like when you were a kid?
I don't think I would ever do that.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't know why I thought that was like strange, where I was like, I didn't have too many of those. But now with 4 kids, now that I think about it, I had a lot of those reptile things. I've had people come to the house with reptiles. Oh, you know, I've had the arcades come to the house and the RVs. That's super convenient. So, movies. Oh, that has to be probably the number one. See, I knew I would nail it. It was just a matter of like the thought process. The movies. The movies. All right. Oh, I've done the rock climbing too. Yeah, that was fun. I think I've only done that once, though. I wasn't super crazy about that. And then there was one time I was looking forward to it. It was like the parachuting, like in the air, like the, I forget what they call it, but you go in the chamber and you float around, bounce around. But one of the kids ended up being sick, and we had to cancel. I remember that one because I was bummed. I was looking forward to that one. So, anyhow, what are you gonna do? Their kids, they get sick. I just heard Malcolm. Is there a Malcolm in the Middle? Yeah, see, guys, is that Disney or is that Nickelodeon? See, there's either a kid involved here in this reading, or something with Disney. Is Malcolm in the Middle a Disney or Nickelodeon series? Nope, it's Fox. But it's with a kid, right? So, kid have autism? Yeah, see, there's something with a younger kid here. I'd say, how old is Good Luck Charlie? How old's Charlie? I want to say it was like a little 10-year-old or something, right? But then I showed you a princess, which pulls me to Disney again. But Malcolm in the Middle is like another one of those scenarios where, you know, it's a family scenario and it's Malcolm. I don't remember ever seeing it, but I know that. And then Mia just told me about Charlie. Hey, Siri. I'll ask Siri. How old is Charlie on the show Good Luck Charlie? That is not a Hey Siri? How old is Charlie in the show Good Luck Charlie? I mean, it could be wrong. She could be 2 for all I freaking know. Oh, series. How old is Charlie in Good Luck Charlie? Or actually, isn't it a little like toddler? Oh no, she's 14. No, that's real life. In the feature, Charlie is 14 and her brother okay, so Toby is 11. So she's trying to send away Toby. So in the last 10 years. So if there's a child involved, it's anywhere from a 10-year-old to a 14-year-old. What are the ages of Malcolm in the Middle? 12. Genius IQ. All right, so there's a kid thing that's gonna come out in this read. Something with a child. Not like I really want to touch base on that per se. Like getting into that, you know what I mean? Queen of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Loving, nurturing. The Star. Eight of Pumpkins. 10 of Wands. Chariot. Sometimes this combination is a move. This looks more like, I'm going to do these in the Ace of Cups. I don't know. There could be something with the name Malcolm or just Charlie. Or somebody's pregnant. No, I'm smelling something. I don't know what it is. And when I was up late last night, like in the middle of the night, I was smelling like flowers. It was strange. No, it was like a banana with like other fruit. You know how like a banana would sit? It was something like that. Something smells funky all of a sudden. Very strange. All right. Queen of Cups, the Star, 8 of Pence, 10 of Wands, the Chariot, Ace of Cups. Oh, the smell is a little disturbing. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh, it's almost like it's not Sheldon. Super annoying. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and she's Mary Poppins, right? No. Yeah, Mary Poppins. Right? And she's a nanny. There's something with kids here. There's no question. Okay, divine masculine, shadow work, the answer is yes. So there's something definitely going on here with the divine masculine. That energy needs to do shadow work before they can come correct or just move forward in life. What is the answer? Is yes. Again, there's something with children. I don't see children here. but children is so prominent in this read. Grief. If you're wondering if somebody is upset or they're missing you, or getting their karma, or however it is, guys. To me, this isn't karma. This is self-work and doing what needs to be done. If they're wondering if you're grieving, I'm going to go with no. And only because this was upright and because the Ten of Wands was reversed, but I'm not reading it reversed right now. But because that's undoing the load, laying the weight down. So there might be a situation regarding an Aquarius or not having much hope, faith. We have travel. Somebody could be winning a car. There's a new opportunity for love or self-appreciation. There's hard work here. There's research. There's a story here. So I don't know if someone's got a story to tell you. I'm not seeing a story. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. Again, I'm not feeling the energy. It's almost like the read I did earlier. King of Wands. So it's like the King of Wands thinking about the Queen of Cups, or the Queen of Cups is thinking about the King of Wands. But I said, tell me about the Queen of Cups. So chances are, Knight of Coin, this is a masculine wanting to approach a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or it's just that really nurturing, loving, compassionate type of energy. Again, that was reversed. Tell me about the star. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sag. The star was reversed. So it could be a guided situation or not listening to something, but I feel like it's an Aquarius energy. But the Four of Wands, yeah, no, this is being guided. But if someone feels like there's absolutely no hope left, there's no chance for a relationship, there's, stuff like that. There's an energy here. This energy is hoping you don't know what's going on with them. That message is getting out. Spirit wants that out. You don't have a personal attachment to this because I can't feel the energy once again in the way it's coming off. Okay. Tell me about the Eight of Pumpkins. So if you're the Queen of Cups, this might be you researching, doing your thing, or just a solo mission, hanging out with the kids, carving pumpkins, getting ready for the season, seasonal things. But the Five of Wands, so that's competition in the workplace or at school. The Wheel of Fortune. But it's a win with the Knight of Swords. So I don't know what that's about. Unless it's saying like it's a karmic fight. What's the Five of Wands? These cards are not even reversed. But regardless, I'm still getting the same answers. What's the Five of Wands? Nine of Cups, happiness, wish fulfillment. But it's sitting on the Ace of Pence, guys. This is probably an energy that didn't put the work in or the effort into something. Typically, you don't read the Nine of Cups, the High Priestess. So you're actually coming in as the High Priestess too. And then kind of missing you with the Five of Coin or the Sun, like secretly. This energy wants to be with you. They want to be in a relationship. They feel like it's possibly over. You've moved on. There's nothing solid. You're going to meet somebody new. Awful self-talk. But you do have an energy here that needs to do shadow work. That's a necessity. This doesn't even really have to do with karma. Tell me about the Ace of Ghosts, the Ace of Cups here. So someone could think you're dating somebody new. You might be. The Hierophant, yeah, like a new relationship. Somebody's trying to compete. To me, they got to be watching you at school or work, guys. Watching you being happy. There's not a lesson. There could be a lesson with self-love. 10 of Wands is here. Tell me about this Hierophant. Let's see what it's trying to tell us. Because that's the second time the Hierophant's appeared. The Chariot, now you got that twice, moving forward. So it could be a lesson learned. 8 of Swords. Yeah, but see, this is restriction. With Judgment and Death card. So something's over here. But it's over now. Must have been something, but I lost it somehow. Right? Something like that. This is an activation for my spiritualist. Your crown chakra is being activated. There's like a download here. But I don't know which type of it's I don't think it's relevant to this reading. It's just strange energy. Not strange as in like spooky or there's something strange. It's not like that. So the 8 of Pence, guys, it's solo, it's research, it's school, it's working hard, it's business oriented. It's the 8 of Pence, having fun, but it's surrounded by competition. Somebody could be jealous. It could be jealousy. There's a rivalry here. Someone could be jealous of your happiness or what you're doing, or they're watching you in the workplace and they're jealous. You're dealing with somebody who's competitive. To me, this is probably self-love, contentment. You're moving forward. It might be their lesson to watch you go through this. So if they're watching your social media, tell me about the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot. So you're the Chariot, you're moving forward. You drop the weight and you're definitely moving forward. You have it twice. Knight of Coin. You're going towards something new. This is an offer, and the Ace of Cups again. And this is offering the Ace of Cups. So you do have a new energy coming in, wanting a commitment. So this energy is real sorry for what they did. You have Cancer on the board 3 times. You have Aries. And Taurus. This is somebody coming in though. Or it's somebody watching from a distance and watching you just move on because they were too fucking slow and they're riding a fucking cow. Like, oh, I wish I offered that cup, you know? Because tell me the overall energy of the Knight of Cups and this Knight of Coins, and I think it's linked to this Divine Masculine doing the shadow work. Hey, if you're doing the shadow work, congrats. I just heard hip hip hooray. Like, that's what needs to be done, right? But the Page of Swords, so their energy, they're watching you, stalking you. I don't know what's so freaking competitive here, though. Is it mental confliction? The High Priestess, yeah, they know you're psychic, too. Psychic. It's not clairvoyant, they're saying. It's a gift that you guys have. I'm not very familiar with it. I can't think of it. Some of you are seers, but I'm trying to think of the energy. It's not a seer. It's you're working with your gifts. High Priestess is extremely intuitive, typically psychic, spiritual. They're watching you. They're watching you move forward because it's on the Chariot. You know what I mean? But it looks like this energy is going to attempt to come in. Or they want to. I don't see any action. This energy is in no rush. They may feel like they need to rush something, but because it's on the Chariot, someone might show up at your house, get in the car, show up at your house, but this is more stalking, watching. This King of Coin is typically, it is a message. So you'll probably get a message in the next couple days. Regards possibly, meeting up, taking a ride. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. The Hermit. Yeah, but see, that's like asked backwards. I mean, I can see it being heavy, but the Hermit doesn't talk. So you could be with the Four of Cups. So it's just more or less like, oh, I missed an opportunity. So this might be somebody new, guys. Tell me about the Hermit here. Because this is something that's coming in. And I don't think it's linked to the Hermit. Four of Swords. So again, not doing nothing. There could be something significant about the fourth house Cancer or the number 4. With the star, hoping another 4 is actually on the star, so you would have had 444. I wonder if these are two different energies, because this is somebody that's typically going within. Yeah, these are two different energies. What's this overall energy? But this is somebody that's not doing anything. Though on the Ten of Wands, it's heavy, it's bothering them. But it's not the it's not the Page of Coin. 3 of Wands, it's like a stalemate in a way. Like ships are here, but like ships have sailed. 9 of Wands, do I fight for it? Do I not? So I don't know what's up with that energy. Didgeridoo, does somebody work with the didgeridoo? So there's, I don't even think that's how you say it with the High Priestess that came out. I'm just gonna pull the Chilean. Indigenous, but I did say a C, right? Chilean. You might meet like somebody who's Chilean. Just another form of like Spanish. But this can be from a distance with the 3 of Wands there, but this really feels like two different energies. So someone's watching your social media, YouTube. What's the energy? We know the energy up here. What's the energy of the Divine Masculine here? Six of Pumpkin with the Lovers. It's very unbalanced. He's feeling restricted. He's feeling stuck. Do I fight for it? Do I not? You got the Queen of Bats right there. There's the Queen of Wands. That could be, I almost just said Tammy. That could be Linda fucking Sue. But this masculine energy feels stuck and restricted. But they might be being restricted. Tell me about this grief. Tell me about this grief energy. Sad, sorrow, judgment. Yeah, someone made a judgment call and someone's really upset about it. Tell me the answer is no. And the answer is yes. And then you got the World. So, yeah. Yes, someone's over. Yes, somebody moved on. Or yes, something's over. Or yes, the door is opening. And then there's a King of Cups. A King of Cups and a Queen of Cups. So this is right around the corner. So it's probably that energy. So you have an ending where there's like a divine masculine watching you, say goodbye or whatever you're doing. And then You might be starting something new. I lost my train of thought because it just pulled me to child again, and I don't see a child here. So I don't see anything about being held back because of a child. I don't see anything indicating anything. It's very elusive, and I don't think it's being done intentionally. Like, meaning like Spirit's not keeping it from me if I channel it freaking 10 times, right? So let's see what they have to say before, because I want to do 2 reads. I want to use that other deck. But let's see what they have to say about this child situation. Between the ages of, I think it was 10 and 14, right? I also heard childbearing years, so it could be, but it's like childbearing years are over. The Tower, Wheel of Fortune. See, something's not going in someone's direction. This is Karma, Queen of Bat reversed. That's a mega bitch. Mega. With the King of Wands, Page of Bats, King of, yeah, it's almost like the same energy I just read, but this is regarding the child. So tell me about the Tower. It could be a Scorpio. Sag. Yeah, it's about your future. Pause. Moving forward. 9 of Wands. Fight for it, not fight for it. But see, you got the Devil there with the Magician. The 7 of Wands reversed with the High Priestess. And the 4 of Pumpkins. The High Priestess let go. So, but there's still people battling. They must have children, guys. Where are they going to live? Whatever it is, it's a shit show, because I typically don't be like, where are they going to live with the Tower? Maybe somebody has to move. But this is like karma not going good at all with the Wheel of Fortune. Unexpected. Like, I don't think it was unexpected, but it's if someone feels like it's unexpected, but it certainly is not an unexpected feeling. And I know that makes no sense. This is like what goes around comes around. It was bound to crash. But like someone's still hanging out and waiting on a faulty pavement. The tower's not secure. So someone's just like hanging out and waiting. What the fuck are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Breathing in, breathing out. 50 Shades of fucked up. 50 Shades of Grey all fucking day. Not even in a sexual way. It's just 50 Shades of fucking gray, and you guys don't do gray. So stalling, telling a child that they have to move. This is location. This is an energy stalling, or they're explaining like, or a child's overhearing how something's going down because there's bickering. Tell me about the Tower. There's a child involved here. So this is what the child is experiencing because of parents. 2 of Bats. Yeah, eyes shut, not really knowing what to do. Hangman, King of Bats. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This is needing to make a decision, not making a decision. So this is somebody still trying to avoid the Tower as if it's sitting on top of something fucking solid, and it's sitting on top of a fucking landfill. It's just a toxic landfill on top of it. Like it's almost like a burial site or something. There's something about this property, not like a cloak, like just a dark fucking cloud, whatever this property is. And then with the Wheel of Fortune reversed, so this is the communication coming in, but that's typically love Cupid's arrows, right? And so it's not what they expected, because you could have dropped the weight. Tell me about the 8 of Wands. Judgment. Yeah, judgment call. So it's kind of linked. So either somebody's not telling their kid what's happening, or they are telling their kid what's happening, but they're still stalling. But I'm telling you, I feel like that kid is experiencing something right now, and the more you stall, the more damage you're doing to the child. Because the child is either Scorpio or they're in the tower energy. Like, even your child's like, make up your fucking mind. And I doubt your kid fucking swears, especially if it's a 10-year-old. You know what I mean? But he or she's sitting there like, can you make up your fucking mind? I don't think they're expressing it. I think this is somebody choosing to express something. And it's not going to go well because there's been lots of lying behind the scene. But you have a little boy or a little girl sitting here like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you stalling? Even your child knows something's up. So tell me about the 3 of Wands. And it's making the situation where somebody in the household could be running their mouth. Older children, parents, something, guys. Yeah, the devil. See what I said? Something. That's not fear. I mean, it can be out of fear, but not at the same time as I'm running my mouth. With the 3 of Bats reversed is that energy of not wanting to disappoint, not having enough confidence to move forward. So meanwhile, you have parents that are not confident in a certain situation, but they know it's over. And your child is experiencing the tower because they know something's up, and you're clearly keeping something from your child. Your child's aware. Your child overheard something. Or tell me about the tower. That's a shitty. The answer is no. See, they overheard something. Yeah, see, that's a shitty position to, and that's a child. But see, that's patience. But see, I don't think that's patience, but it can be patience as a toxic situation. Or your child's in a toxic situation when it comes to a household. Caden's like, facts. They're in a toxic household. And the answer is no. So I don't know if you got one parent saying, yeah, we're going to work on something, or you just have one parent like, oh, yeah, we're splitting up, but the other parent's not cooperating. They're not being part of it. It's something. So again, it's like one side of the story, but you have this little boy, a little girl sitting in this energy, guys. Okay, that's not cool. All because one parent is not making a decision. Because they're scared of an outcome or something. Or you're choosing not to tell this child because you think the child's going to be scared. Tell me about the devil, unless you're dealing with a Capricorn child. You have a Scorpio child and a Capricorn child over here. Any placement. Devil in Ohio. There might be an occult situation. Or your child feels like they're in a fucking cult. Yeah, see, like numbing. It's like, I can't believe it. So I'm telling you, like, I don't know. Something must have came out because that communication with the Wheel of Fortune. And your kid could have overheard or something. Something was exposed in the household. Tell me about the tower again. Let's try to get to the bottom of that. Because a decision was not made. So it's almost like someone was trying to maybe sugarcoat something. I'm more or less worried about the child. Thank you. Action. One more for the tower. I want to make sure it's not the household, it's the child. Devotion. Ascending. So you are about to take a child out of a certain situation, or stop lying to a child. Tell me about the 2 of Bats. Or this is what you're showing the child. It's like they're waiting for the parents to get back together. They're waiting for the parents to say, we're not getting back together. You're definitely hiding something from a fucking child. It could be a divine feminine. It could be a little girl. She could be a Pisces. She could be Taurus. So you're hiding a soulmate too. Someone's coming back. Somebody could be telling one side of a story to a child. There's a child here. And I'm telling you, because one parent is not telling the story, the child is in limbo. I don't know what your child's being told, but whatever she's hearing in the household, he or she, I'm just saying divine feminine, could be another woman, two women here. Tell me about the tower energy, what she's hiding. Because it's not unless people are like, oh my God, it's a tower moment. My child's gonna experience this, yada yada. Golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided fucking relationship. That was the palm tree, so it was like the opposite energy in the runner, codependent in a relationship, fear, listening to the ego. So your child's a lot fucking smarter than you think, okay? And she's hearing a whole lot of adult conversation. I think a little more than she can handle right now, to be honest. So she's not getting the truth. So she's old enough to understand the truth, guys. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, jelly beans? Tell me about the divine feminine right here. Because I feel like this is two different energies. It could be two women. It could be linked to today's read. The hammer, sabotage, trying to rebuild or working on it. Tell me about soulmate, please. Phoenix, new phase, the rekindle. So there's somebody new in the picture. So somebody's trying to rebuild. They have a child. Someone's trying to rebuild something, or she's sabotaging this situation between two soulmates because she doesn't want it to happen. But it's really what's going down in the fucking house. I feel like there's a child suffering here, and it sucks. It fucking sucks. You know, sometimes one parent would say one thing, the other parent won't say nothing. So I don't know if this energy here is sabotaging or she's trying to rebuild. What's this energy doing? Somebody could have said, hey, mommy's dating, daddy's dating. I just saw nostalgia. She could be like trying to manipulate through emotion. Breakup, separation, trying to start the pattern. So that's not telling me if she's rebuilding or sabotaging. But she's trying to do something, and it's linked to the damn child. Could be a marriage here, and then a Grim Reaper. This relationship is over, no second chances. And I just saw girl talk, so you might want to talk to your child. One parent can be trying to do the best thing they think they're doing, and the other one is not. I don't know what's going on there. Foundation's crumbling. Looks like something's being kept from the child, or the child thought you guys were going to get back together because you misled him or her. But that child, I want to get the feelings of a child real quick. So if you're watching, you're fully aware, because that's not kosher. What's happening there? That's not her just being upset because of a household. Return, no. Admired. Nostalgia. It's a smart child, guys. She could be asking, something about dad, something about mom. But how do you go from that to admired? Yeah, so there's no with the vibration. The vibration is not raising. There's shadow work that needs to be done. This is a smart fucking child. But she's sitting in the tower energy in a shadow. So I don't know what's happening. Tell me about admired. So I don't know if you're getting like, oh no, she's fine. Well, he or she is not, because is sitting in like a dark closet, crossroads like that. So this is very bizarre to have this type of energy come out for a child. What is this child feeling? Five of Bats could be that's the Five of Swords. Three of Cups. It's not happy. It's reversed. Four of Cups. Yeah, so someone's asking like, will mommy live with us again? Will daddy live with us again? There's a child that's been lied to, and now she's getting the brunt of it because one of the parents or both of the parents lied to a child about something, or they acted like, when two parents act like they're kosher and nothing's wrong. It's all falling apart. It's all crumbling. No, her vibration can't rise in this situation. That's not a happy child right now, guys. There's arguments. She's hearing the same argument over and over. It's something, because this is the energy of a freaking child. Or, well, it's definitely an energy of a child, but it could be an older child, and then you have a younger child overhearing the situation. But you ask me, this is the energy of a 10 to a 14-year-old, guys. That's not fucking cool. It actually pisses me off. Because she didn't get there by herself. She got there from lies, people being avoidant, not speaking the truth, making excuses for her. Oh, she can't handle it. No, kids are extremely resilient. That fucking sucks. What is she overhearing? I just saw it. I like you. What is she overhearing? Security, growth. Her sense of security is something. Seduction, third party, hooking up, dating. Someone lied to her about mom dating, dad dating. I don't know if she thought that there was a chance that her parents were going to get back together because her parents hid things from her. Whoever explained this to a child needs to go right back into that bedroom and talk to that child. Because she really thought something was like stable because of lies, stuff hidden from her. Because maybe you thought he or she was too young to understand. I don't know what you did. Mommy could have brought someone home. Daddy could have brought someone home. Mommy or daddy could have ran their mouth about somebody else being in the picture, but they didn't explain it to the child. So now the child is sitting in this fucking energy. A kid might have overheard the mother or the father talking about somebody else, guys. Third party, somebody's always in the picture. I'm telling you, she heard something. Addiction, you're an alcoholic, you're a druggie, you're this, self-image, wounds, mirroring, gaslighting, stalking, watching. So she's watching the child seeing something too. She almost feels like she can't fucking say anything. There might be a child here that is afraid to say something with the Wheel of Fortune reversed with the Eight of Wands. There's a child here afraid to say something. She overheard. They keep saying she. Could be a guy, but every little picture seems to be a little girl. That was a ballerina, right? Yeah. Guy can be a ballerina too. But she overheard something, or she definitely overheard something. She has not, I keep hearing she, and I don't do that. She has not addressed this to any of her parents or anybody in the household for that matter. She's sitting in the fucking tower energy, guys. You got a smart little fucking cookie here. She could overhear somebody being like, you're a drug addict, get the fuck out of my house, or why are you always, doing this, or, if if it wasn't for your drinking, we wouldn't be in this situation, blah, 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 codependent, addiction. See what I'm saying? If it wasn't for this, like, she overheard something huge. Huge, guys. And she's almost afraid she's definitely afraid to speak it. But there's an angry energy around her too, and this child is clearly sensitive to energy. Could even be a Scorpio or a Pisces. Capricorn. Those are the energies that like to keep this type of stuff up. So she or one of the parents said, daddy's dating or mommy's dating. They told the child or something to make something final and official. But if one parent said, listen, you know, mommy or daddy's dating, she hasn't heard it from the other person's mouth. So now she's pondering, maybe who am I going to live with? Or, you know, like this isn't happening anymore. Dad's not coming home. Mom's not coming home. Dad's dating someone new. Mom's dating someone new. She's in the tower energy, shadow work. She could just be watching somebody go through a depressive state. This little girl works with energy. She can sense energy because that's her fucking energy, which is telling me she can sense it. And she doesn't know what direction to go in. So if this makes any sense, I would please have a conversation with your child. There can even be like a 7 or 8-year-old here. You just heard 4th grade. How old are you at 4th grade? Like 11, 12, 11, something like that, right? 10? I don't know. But that's relevant. All those 4s were out. 4, 8, 12, could be a 12-year-old. What's the average age of 4th grade? 4th graders? 9 to 10. Yeah, you gotta. This sucks. Someone's not parenting properly, and I hate to say that, but that's what's happening. And I hate to make such a huge rash judgment call, but I just read the story. I've seen all the cards. This is you try to keep something from the child. She now knows. She's got one side of the story. One parent talked about it, the other one didn't, or the parents talked together through the phone or arguing. She overheard. So now she knows one of the parents has an addiction, and on top of that, she knows one of the parents is dating somebody else. So yeah, your child does not feel fucking secure right now. So whoever this message is for, I hate to say it, but you need to wake up. There's a daughter here. I keep hearing daughter. There's a daughter here, and she knows what's happening. I think she overheard communication with the 8 of Wands there, with the Wheel of Fortune being reversed, and it was not good what she heard. You're a loser. You know what I mean? Like, somebody here lost their shit with this energy. Feminine, masculine, mother, father, who lost their shit? Somebody over here lost their shit or something. 5 of Cups. Yeah, somebody is like, I miss you, we miss you, something. Knight of Bats. So it could be a masculine energy making a judgment call, moving forward. So she, 7 of Bats, that's the 7 of Swords reversed. Something's being revealed. She had 10 of Pumpkins. This is a family situation, guys. Whoever's experiencing this, I'm sorry. I don't know if you're a good parent or a bad parent, but right now it does not look like proper parenting. And we don't always know when children overhear things, right? So I get that. But please understand, this is like an old soul for a child. Very smart. You think this energy is sensitive or can't handle it? Nope, she can handle it. She's very resilient. What she's not handling is the fact that she overheard something and she can't talk about it. Somebody's back in your life. Like, it looks like the truth came out about something and somebody, because lies were exposed. And so the truth came out about something, and you have a very angry mom or a dad. One of them two ran their mouth. And maybe you're like, all right, well, it wasn't me. She or he was at my house, but how do you know she didn't hear through the phone? I'm telling you, reading a text message, because it was the Eight of Wands. So she overheard. You also could have finally told this child the truth about a breakup, a separation, about somebody else. I'm going in this direction, that direction, like all of that. But somebody influenced her or said something negative about one of the energies. It's so clear. This is what's hidden. That's the moon energy. So you had a mom or a dad that ran their mouth, and she doesn't want to tell you that she overheard or she knows something. Yeah, see, she knows you're going in a new direction. Go, get out of here. Yeah, the divine masculine, but see, she was lied to. She was either lied to or she heard lies regarding a masculine. So a mother could have been running her mouth. It's sad. It's a very unfortunate circumstance here on how this is going down. All because two people stayed in something for the wrong reasons, or somebody, got honest with the situation, which was obviously clearly the right thing to do, because I feel like someone's ascending here. So that action was right. But what this child overheard was false lies, accusation, the blame game. So if this is regarding the divine masculine in the previous read, because it's the child, then she probably overheard the mother say something to either the father or one of her friends, a family member, because this is how the child feels. Okay. She didn't even know dad apparently was dating. Somebody came back into his life. The mom could be like, I'm not doing this unless you work on that. Yada, yada, yada. You know what I'm saying? But this is what she overheard. And her energy is extremely sensitive. And she's playing it cool. Like nothing's bothering her, because she doesn't want to talk about it, because it makes her sad that somebody talked bad about the mom or the dad. And again, she could have been talking to a friend, a family member, another child in the house, something, guys. It's fucking clear as day. So just know that this child, until somebody makes something right and sits this child down, like, I've been in scenarios like this where, see, karmic relationship, and there's a separation. I've been in a situation like this too, where everyone's like, are your kids in the house? Like, and I'll be like, yeah, like after I broke the breakup or whatever, oh, they can't hear me. And I remember one incident, for a good example here, is I went back into the room and I was like, I don't know if you ever heard me. I'm really upset about this situation, and things are going to be okay. And and I covered my ass. So someone needs to cover their ass. It's not enough to just be like, you okay? You all right? I mean, her name could be freaking Charlie. Okay, so she's gonna be fine, but she overheard something, and so I suggest both parents, especially if you don't know what this is in regards to, just cover your ass like I did. And she might be upset and be like, well, why'd you guys lie to me? Or something, or this, be honest with that child, because that child that was on my board that possibly is only 10 years old is going to benefit from the truth, not the lie. So don't be that parent and think it's more beneficial if we keep certain stuff from her. So somebody had to have said something. Somebody was doing the right thing, guys. Somebody was ascending. They were getting out of a situation. They were doing the right thing. And one of the other partners lost their shit with that partner or a friend or a family member. Maybe they thought they were being discreet, but all that secrecy landed you guys here. So you're crazy. If you got such a karmic scenario like that, you're crazy if you think you didn't drag your kid into a karmic fucking scenario. Yeah, hermit and the devil. She's not saying nothing. She overheard something awful or saw something. I just heard she could have saw a picture. It's extremely unfortunate, guys. Let's do one more. Let's switch it up. What are we looking at for the 28th, 29th? So this doesn't look like anyone's going in to save the day. So if even my spiritualist, we make mistakes sometimes in regards to, saying something and not realizing the child's there, but because she heard a bashing. She didn't just hear like, I'm mad at mom, I'm mad at dad. Like, no, this was a sheltered child. They kept things from this child. And it was things that didn't need to be kept because it was a smart fucking cookie. Smart child, a fucking old soul. I hope your child, it's karma, guys. It could have ruined a relationship with a mother or a father. Could be temporary, could be fucking permanent. But that's a smart child. They keep telling me it's a smart child. You shouldn't have freaking lied. And on top of that, she overheard somebody running their mouth about somebody who came back into somebody's life. And blamed it on addiction, blamed it on other people. Y'all know what that feeling's like when you're like in a rant, right? You guys know what I'm saying? Like, that rant, right? That's why she overheard. And just, again, smart little cookie. So cover your ass if it was you. I mean, Caden's 14. I'm thinking, like, did I run my mouth? I'm always running my mouth. But not where I'd keep it from him. Like, if I was arguing with a friend or whatever, yeah, she's being a bitch. I'm not talking right now or whatever, right? Because I don't run my mouth like that, but meaning like I run my mouth like if I venting or ranting. Because again, 14. Is he 14? No, he's 15. Jesus. But when it comes to me saying anything negative about Dan, if I felt the need to, I haven't in a long time, or if it was like a personal thing, I usually I'm very aware of that, you know. But this little girl, she overheard something, and the way it wasn't presented to her. Like the conversation of two people splitting might have been presented to her, but she heard the aftermath of one of the parents talking to somebody. And it's unfortunate because you don't think a 10-year-old or 11-year-old would be that smart. And she's in a lot of pain because she can't tell the other parent. She doesn't want to tell the other parent. She's scared to tell the other parent what she heard because she knows it will cause a huge issue. So do you get what I'm saying? Meaning, like, some parents don't fight in front of their children, and then next thing you know, you fight or you split up, and your child is even more in shock because you kept it from her. You don't keep shit like that from family members. If they can comprehend, and you're talking about adult situations and adult life to this child at 10, then fucking get real with this child. Unless you're sheltering her. But you did more damage to this child by the way you went about something. And on top of it, you have a parent that's pissed off and angry because another parent's doing the right thing. So whatever parent is doing the right thing, it doesn't matter. Whatever parent you are, if you're a good parent, go in and try to correct your mistake, even if you're like, well, it could be me, it might not be me. You could simply nonchalantly be like, how's your day going, this and that? Yeah, well, I didn't have a great day the other day. I don't know if you heard me getting upset or, the child might open up. And that can be a very beneficial thing right now because that child is in some heavy energy, and it's not because you guys broke up. Believe that. That child is in heavy energy because of what she overheard. A child's going to be upset about a split, yes. But there's something here that's way more than just a split, guys. I'm telling you. This is like a really ugly falling out, and she overheard. Maybe she already knew there was a split. Lies were definitely exposed, and both parents might have said something. But that's not the problem. So if one parent's going to use that against you, oh, well, she's all like this now, then we know which fucking parent did it. Okay? Moving on. 3 cards. I just heard 3 card draw. 5 of coin, hardship, misfortune. You have temperance, patience, balance with the 2 of wands reversed. Is holding back. So you have an energy holding back here. This energy should be moving forward. So something was reckless. So there's an energy that needs to kind of like recover. But you can't really recover, guys, if you're holding back. See what I'm saying? Catching my drift. So not really doing the work. Just there's a very limbo energy. And I want to say I used that word today. Something was in limbo or something. Didgeridoo. I just heard didgeridoo again. Didgeridoo, something like that. 4 of cups. Arrogant. Wastefulness. Missed opportunity. Yeah, so you just, this is, again, with the 3 of cups celebration. When one door shut, another one opens. And I always tell you guys, there's always going to be that opportunity. It's just a matter if you choose to take it. And this is somebody choosing not to take it. This is somebody that's really arrogant and just chalking it up as a loss. Because they can flip this card and move forward. But instead, they're holding themselves back. Maybe because they're telling themselves this isn't going to work out. I missed the opportunity, or I need to, find balance. I need to step out of it. So many reasons, but it's not even reasons. These are excuses because the Two of Wands is reversed. So at this point, you're holding yourself back. So if you're telling yourself all these reasons, you might want to start telling yourself it's an excuse. Prime example of not taking an opportunity because of self-wallowing. Tell me about the 5 of coin. Hardship, misfortune, feeling lonely, sad. Yeah, the moon reversed. Illusions revealed. Somebody's seeing the facts of a situation. Somebody didn't see what was going down. They're just realizing stuff. Their priorities were probably backwards with the 2 of coin. Tell me about the 4 of cups. There's Neptunian energy here too. Yeah, the Emperor, I feel like they missed an opportunity. This is typically a strong leader, guys. But you're taking a very ineffective route is what I'm kind of getting. Yeah, with the 7 of Swords, hidden deceit. That's why they're holding back, because they've told so many lies. Lack of motivation here. Tell me about Temperance. That doesn't look like the lie came out. That looks like someone is holding back because they got caught up in the lies that they've told. You got the Star here with the Strength reversed, exhausted. Could be an Aquarius or a Sagittarius. So it's not even a healing energy. It's kind of unstable. King of Swords reverse, emotions all over the place. Backwards ethics, right? This is Matrix all day. This is somebody that's just going about their day. Yep, they're missing somebody. Big illusion was revealed here, so that's positive. But they're still holding themselves back and thinking it's good reasoning, and it's just an excuse. So somebody, what is this energy of the moon reverse seeing? This can be an epiphany, or this could be like a shattered dream, like an illusion, right? The sun reverse, dampened joy, missed opportunity. You had a missed opportunity over there, right? And the Lovers. So somebody didn't see something and they're seeing it now, but it's too late with the World. Somebody else was also dating behind somebody's back. I think the woman, or her true colors are shining, and he's seeing it now that somebody's out of the picture. My spiritualist, it's got to be linked to you. You're probably out of the picture, kind of not happy without you, definitely missing you. They feel, like I said earlier, I feel like they missed an opportunity, but now they're really sitting in it. They realize it. But even though this is a realization, you're dealing with somebody extremely stubborn, an Emperor, not taking charge. Typically, it's a strong leader, but not taking charge here. Just looking at it as a missed opportunity. And another reason why they're not moving forward and taking charge is because they would have to own their lies, because it's hidden deceit. I'd like to say this energy just needs some time to themselves, but it looks like so much more than that. It's just stubborn, not moving forward, not doing what's best for them, because they have to own, what they did with the 7 of Swords here. So not even moving forward, staying for the materialistic reasons. Okay, so lying about money. Could be a loss of money there. And with the Emperor, devotion, you got to do what's true to you. And right now, this energy is not doing what is true to them. It's a given. I knew there was a spiritualist there or something with the Lovers. You have a twin flame and a karmic partner. So enough of that. All right. Enough of that. Ugly family situation. That's what happens when you keep secrets from family. other one on? No. I like leaving them on during the day. All right, guys. I love you. I'll see you in the morning. We did Cancer last, right? Did we do Leo? I don't think we got to Leo. Well, it's either going to be Leo or Virgo. No, Cancer was a long read. That's what it was. Okay. So energies next couple of days are tough and karmic. But it looks like somebody did the right thing, but they're still not doing the right thing. So I don't know if somebody thought they just had to do the right thing once, if that makes sense, because it's an energy that's still holding themselves back. So they did the right thing and exposed certain stuff, but they're still not doing the right thing. They're still not doing what's best for them. Anywho, I love you guys. My appointment's 11:30. I'll get the kids on the bus, grab a coffee, and I'll be on to do Leo. It's either Leo or blue. I just saw blue. It's either Leo or Virgo. Can't remember if we did Leo. But I will definitely check before I come on. I hope you guys have a great night. I love you guys.